the end of June, right before the international free agent signing begins. The draft this year is now in July. If it wasn't, I would have stopped because usually it's in early June. And let's go over the team. So first, I did make a move. I brought in Daniel Bard. He was on the trade block, wasn't having a great year for Colorado. Figured give him a chance. They swallowed 10% of his contract. We gave up a nothing prospect for him. And Joe Kelly was on the waiver wire. I thought about bringing him in, but I decided not to because he's getting paid $8.5 this year, and I don't want to pay that. There's other guys here that are available. One that there he is, that was interesting, is Michael Lorenzen. I'm looking at potentially bringing him in. Would not be surprised if I do. So, let's look at numbers. And this is something else. So, minor leagues have started up, and Lomo has just been mashing the ball. So, he is due for a call-up any day now. I just gotta find the guy that would go down for him to come up, because, for the Norfolk Tides, he has just been on fire through the first 26 games, 23 games started. So, yeah. So, pitching. This is what we currently are looking at. Matt Harvey, he is out for another week. Daniel Bard tore his rotator cuff. Chris Davis, I had him in a, I had him on a rehab assignment because he did get healthy, right? As did Hunter Harvey and other guys. But during that rehab assignment, he hurt himself. It was something else. I don't think it was strained ab. Let me see. It might have been. Okay, yeah. So he strained his abdominal muscle, and he was out for 7 weeks. What allowed me to put him on the major league IL now for 60 days. So I did that. Then I'm gonna put him on another rehab assignment, and hopefully he does not make it up to the MLB roster this year. And I can just live out next year and then finally get his atrocious contract off the books. So, let's look at pitchers. So, Drew Kramer, he has been, he's been the best starter. He's had like a full year, but not good. Actually, John Means has done better FIP-wise, but he's been inconsistent. Bryce Zimmerman, we just brought him up. I shouldn't say just brought him up. He's been up for a good amount of time. It's just that he's just moved to the staff, so just brought him up to the staff. Okay. Zach Lothar is someone who we brought up. When did we bring him up? Okay, it's not going to say when we promoted him. 50 days, it says. I don't know, but we brought him up after starting one game down there. Didn't worry about that. He hasn't been good. ERA-wise, he has, but overall he hasn't been. He's been Yeah, he's only had 2 games started here. And then Taylor Wells. Wells has been So, no one really good. I already had Zach Lothar. He is a follower. Brought up Zach Pop multiple times. So he's only pitched 4 innings, and they have not been a good 4 innings. Jorge Lopez was in the starting rotation to start off the year, not anymore. He's been atrocious. Mac Scroll, Scherler, I don't know, Mac. Let's see, does he have a nickname? No. Okay, so Mac, he has not been great. So the Mac attack has not really worked out. Sean Armstrong has been one of the better ones we've had. He might be traded if we can get anything for him. Travis Larkin Sr., same kind of thing, same deal. His whip is not good. He's gotten a little lucky with the BABIP. ERA-wise, 3.47 is good, but FIP, no. Cesar Valdez has not been bad at all. He's been one of our best pitchers, which I was somewhat expecting with that extreme ground ball and just the weird stats. I was really hoping he could be good, and he has been. The pitches aren't great. The stuff's not, but the movement, the control's good. The changeup's good. The sinker's okay. So, 36 years old. He at 35? No, okay. So he came up in 2010. Then he wasn't up till 2017, and he hadn't been back up since last year. Dog was barking there for a second. So yeah, he's been good. Oh, there she goes again. Good old Sandy, love her. Tanner Scott started off bad, but he's picked it back up. He's been good as of late. So yeah, he's fine. Christian Frederick was in the starting rotation. It's been bad. I haven't been able to really send him down. Right, he's out of options. I think he'll get claimed. I still think he can be okay, but he's 33. I might end up just sending him down. I do not know yet. And then finally, closer David Robertson. He's been fine. One of the best pitchers we've had. He's done the job pretty well. Hitters now. Roberto Perez has been less of a black hole than he was, but still a black hole. Or actually, let's go by OPS. So Freddie Galvis has been real good. Real good. Which is very good. I kind of want to bring Freddie back because he's a captain. So I'll see what I can get. I'll look at offers, but I think I'm going to bring him back. Cedric Mullins has been good. He was out for a little bit. Pat Valakia, in his utility role, has succeeded. Yeah. Let's see who's been the best defender. Best defender, Santander. Where's Freddie? Huh. Yeah, Anthony Santander has been a good defender. BABIP, who's gotten the least lucky? Mancini. Yeah, he's been bad. I do not know what I want to do with Trey. He's getting to the point where I gotta just send him down, which is what I think I'm gonna end up doing, is sending him down, because it's just been, he's been a black hole in offense. It has not been good. He's fallen out of he's fallen out as a starter. The issue and what we need is a backup outfielder who can actually consistently play outfield. I feel like maybe Mountcastle, but not really. That's why a guy like Lorenzen's interesting, because he can play the outfield and he can pitch. Yeah, so then Jake Lamb started off very hot, cooled down, still been good overall. So yeah, I'll take it, right? It's been he was good technically in 2020 for Oakland, not good for Arizona, not good in 2019. He showed some promise, and yeah, in 2017 he showed promise, and in 2016, but yeah, really, he's been fine. Mountcastle's been better than I expected, especially with Pop. Maikel Franco, Anthony Santander, not great, but defensively he's been very good. Been able to get himself to a over 1-win player because of that. Austin Hayes, Yolmer Sanchez, Actually, no, he hasn't been good offensively. What am I talking about? He's led the team in triples, but that's really it. We've already talked about Roberto Sanchez, but his backup has been no better than Pedro Severino. I am so ready for Adley Rutschman to come up. And speaking of Adley, I want to send him up to AAA, but I'm not ready yet because he has just not been great. I do have him on lock, right? Yeah, I think he's the only one who I have locked where I'm the one who sends him up or down, which I might want to do with a few more guys. And let's look at the minor leagues. Let's see how our minor league teams, our AAA and AA, has done. So best has been Lomo. Ryan McKenna, who's a guy we're looking at, he's been good, which is very good to see. Austin Wins, he's shoving a bit. Who's done it defensively? Malquin Canelo. That's what I expected from him. Too bad he's just been so bad offensively. If you watch Jersey Born, MLB The Show 19, Seth Mejias Breen. Yes, now Diaz has not been good offensively. Roman Urias has, and he is ready to come up. He's another one. I expect him up very, very soon. Pretty much after the trade deadline, a good amount of these guys are going to be up, which is at the end of the month. Or at the end of next month, I should say. In fact, let's see. Who deserves to go down? So should Yolmer go down? So, he hasn't been good offensively. Then let's look at Roman Urias. He's a bit better than Roman defensively. Actually, he is. He's just better defensively. Then there's Valakia. Let's send Trey Mancini down. And let's see if we can make a move here for Lorenzen. And then I'll be back after that to see if I can. Okay, so we're going to make this trade. Yomer Sanchez and Tyler Nevin. Nevin was the only kind of hard part to give up because of how good he's done in Bowie. But I figure we have guys, right, where I think first base is replaceable. And I really don't think we're going to be losing much with him overall. And I feel like we can get a good first base prospect if we trade someone like Lamb, which I plan to be doing. So it's not a massive loss. So we're going to make this deal for Michael Lorenzen. Fan acquisition increases significantly. Good work ethic. Nice. So Lorenzen comes up. And they're going to put him right in the staff. They're going to have him as the number 1. And then what we have to do, we do have to go into game strategy. We put use as a two-way player. So then, okay. So then he comes in there. Then what we do is we grab Roman Urias. And we put him there. And then is there any other move we would like to make as of right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 10 guys there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any followers? No. 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't need 10 guys. Tell me Pop is another option. Okay, he does. Which opens up a spot for Lomo. So Lomo's going to come up. And they're going to insert him directly into the starting lineup. So now let's sim a day. We were near 500, but this has been a real rough month. And we win 6-5 in 10. So, any interesting international amateurs? So, we don't have the greatest scout accuracy on them, the highest ones. I wish we could scout these guys ahead. Maybe we can, and I just don't know how. Okay. So this guy, Ivan Perez, is the best one. High greed, low adaptability, low work ethic. Don't love it. I mean, maybe that guy could hit a few bombs, but that's it. Doesn't look great. I think we're just going to let this one go and not worry about the international free agency market, the international amateur free agency market this season. Alex Cobb on the waiver wire. You always want to check the waiver wire. You can get good relievers, stuff like that off here. It's a good place to check. So, we're going to go to the All-Star game, and I'll see you then. Okay, so we're here at the All-Star break, right? First-year player drafts today, and the All-Star teams have been announced. So, let's look and see. This is the American League. We're not close to being done. Has anyone from us made it? I do not see any BAL. We are forced to have one. Freddie made it. Okay, he deserves it. Yeah, that makes sense. Then if you want to, you can slow the video down, pause. Oh, Shomi Yamaguchi made it. Nice. Damn, where's my man Bryce? Okay. Want the home runs a bit more if you're going to do that, but I'm not going to. It's not great. Not great. Let's see, have the international amateurs all been signed? Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the draft. We have the 5th overall pick. The Pirates have the 1st overall pick. And with the first pick, we'll sim the first 5 picks, they go Jordan Lawler. Okay. Next pick, Kuma Rocker, guy I wanted, and stinks. 3rd pick, Marcelo Mayer. We were up next, right? Yeah. So they go Adrian Del Castillo. So Carter Jensen's here. So is Brady House, who looks good. Don't love the 25 there. There's Alex Mooney. This is only hitters. Hold up. Oh, wait. Let's see. Who do they have us going with the mock draft? Now, why would we pick a catcher here? Unless we plan to move him to first base, which I don't plan to be doing. It looks like he can play outfield a bit, though. Can he? And he could maybe be DH. Okay, Carter Jensen, not out of the picture. We'll say that. That's what I'll say. All players. There we go. Okay. Chase Petty. This guy looks good. Guy looks really good. Yeah. Yeah. There is Jack Leiter. There is Painter. Petty looks good now. Or Leiter, I mean. Petty. He's got good stuff already. Good pitches. Maybe 2 years, right? Or we can go with the safer pick and Leiter. Neutral, power pitcher. Petty's got him beating stuff. 50 movement. He's got him beating movement. Control 50. He's got him beating control potential. Better fastball. Better curve. Better slider. But he is a better changeup. This one is tough. There's Carter House. But I'm looking between Leiter and Petty. They both want the same amount. $9.5 million. But when you get a guy like that, he doesn't want the slot. See, Mooney wants the slot. But I don't think we worry about that with the first pick. Maybe in the second round we try to get a slot guy. Jensen only wants $1.25 million. But I really don't want to worry about that with my first pick. I'm going to draft Chase Petty. Then we'll negotiate with him after the draft. So we'll go to our next pick. So Painter is still there. We might go another pitcher. There is Carlos Pena. The 25 isn't great. When you have some at 20, 25, it doesn't develop great usually. Usually, you can get away with 25. Like, I wouldn't go after Brock Daniels because it's all 25, 25, 25, and it's only going to get up to 40, right? So, there's Painter, but he wants $8 million. And yeah, Pena is impossible. And I really don't want to pay that much for my second picks. Jay Allen doesn't look bad. I might just come back when I make the pick. Okay, we're going to go with Joseph Califoot. I understand that it's a weird pick. What does he want? Hold on. He wants a slot. I understand only 40 potential, but look at it. But he's a pitcher. But look at how he can hit. He has great hitting ratings. All right, that's this pitcher right here. Purdue might pick him in the next round. Or maybe a round or two after that. So we're going to offer Califoot the slot. That's all he wants. We should be able to get him. going to go with what the scout says and go Mark Black. Safest pick here. But I think I'm going to go with Hunter Purdue, who wants... Not Reese Alpert. Hunter Purdue wants the slot. So we'll give him the slot. Next pick. They took him. Tyler Black doesn't look bad. Isn't that, what Seth Rollins called himself in ROH? Right? Wasn't he Tyler Black in Ring of Honor? Any wrestling fans out there, let me know. I'm one, but not a huge... I like Ring of Honor, but I don't follow it that much, to be honest. 16-year-olds are there. We're going to go with the 16-year-old Brady Davis. His okay ratings, 16. He has anywhere from 6 years on the... Like, some of them he's 9 years younger than. We're also then going to go Jack Hunter. He looks good. Might pay him that, might not. Not the biggest deal if we don't get him. Go up here, and you see this guy, John Payne Smith. He looks good. And he wants $500,000. We will meet that demand every day of the week. Him. Yeah, Grundy. Cade Grundy. I'm going to have to make a short list for position switch guys. This guy, Zach Martin, he looks good. Wants a slot. Okay, take you. And this is really how the draft goes, right? Like, we're in the 11th round. You probably won't see the rest of the draft. I'm probably going to do the next 10 to 20 rounds. So, I guess I'll see you guys after that. So the draft is over, and I forgot to look at the futures game. So we have So we have DJ Hall in there, Zach Pop, okay, sure. We have Taryn Vavra, we have Adley Rushman, Heston Jersted, and yeah, in the National League, Kyle Doey, okay. Bryson Stott, like that, for the Phils. And, yeah, they did a little story about Heston, I guess. So, cool. Raymond Uris, you okay? It is minimal. We're going to put him on the injured list, but we're going to... So he has a minimal injury. We're going to put him on the injured list, but we're not going to rehab him. Rio Ruiz? We just brought in Elvis Andrews. We signed him as a minor league free agent. Our money is tight right now. It's because we're a very small market team. So yeah, Elvis Andrews, he's going to come in and be a backup. Okay, now let's negotiate with draftees. So, Chase Petty. His bonus demand is 9.5. Want to make sure we get him. So give you 9.6. Okay. Jack Hunter. You have spent 0. So we don't have the budget space. Okay, we have 500,000. Yeah, so we're gonna let Jake Hunter walk, 7th rounder. I'll come back at the trade deadline, do that, then that'll probably be it for the episode. Okay, so we're here at the trade deadline. I'm gonna make a few moves, but first let's look at the numbers. Okay, Cedric Mullins, Freddie Galvis have been good. I plan to keep Cedric Mullins because, I mean, he's still got a lot of service time. Lorenzen, since he's gotten here, right, he's been really good. Or wait, no, he hasn't. Sorry, he was good in Cincinnati. Lamb, struggled, did better. Logan Morrison has not been the same hitter since he's gotten up to the bigs. Didn't expect him to. Roberto Perez less of a black hole, still a black hole, hits a few dingers here and there. Ryan Mountcastle, fine. Valakia, how much service time does he have? 4 years. He might be traded, probably not. Okay. Lorenzen, pitching-wise, for us, has been really, okay. He's been real okay. Not great, not awful. Yeah. Real okay. Kramer, Means has not been as bad as his ERA. Zimmerman has been, well, that's Wells. He's been, Zimmerman's been overrated, ERA-wise. Tate, we're on Fredrickson. He's gotten it down. Or Frederick, sorry. Tate, he's been good. Mac, the attack has gotten better. Sean Armstrong has been one of the high points, which is disappointing because he hasn't been that good. Same thing with Latkins. Jorge Lopez, bad, just real bad. Cesar Valdez, still putting in work, man. We're going to see if we can get something for him. Because I don't think he's going to be able to maintain this at his age. Tanner Scott, he's continued to get better this entire year. And David Robertson, he's had a good year FIP-wise. We're going to see what we can get for him. Okay. So I'm going to make some moves, be back, and I'll show you when they're done. So we made 2 moves yesterday during the trade deadline, right? We traded David Robertson for 4 players to the Los Angeles Angels. Gotta get used to calling them. And again, if you watch the last series, you'd know that I officially rebranded them to the Anaheim Angels. So, we traded David Robertson for Chris Sharp, who kind of just a 25-year-old throw-in. Jack Dashwood, who maybe could be a good AAA starter. If he develops some of the stuff, he could be lower tier, back of the bullpen kind of guy. Brendan Davis, has some potential. Good defensively at first base. Good defensively overall in the infield. Not an awful hitter. And then last, but certainly not least, the main part of the deal, Franklin Barreto. Barreto is going to be, well, we actually have to bring him up, right? We have 26 guys on rosters currently. He was the main part of the deal. He's a good bat, and I really like that move for us. I think he can be very good for the future. Then the second move is we traded Jake Lamb and Andrew Doshbach for Chad Bell, who has a bit of pop on him. That's really his only selling point. Zach Green, who looks like he can actually be a pretty solid bullpen guy. Diego Casilla, who's just really good personality, solid infielder, okay at avoiding Ks. And Josh Breaux got some power, not a great defensive catcher. So really the big player here was Zach Green. That's who we wanted. That's who we got. And we opened up a spot on the roster, and we gave Jake Lamb a chance to win. Thank you, and we wish you the best in all your future endeavors, Mr. Lamb. That'll do it for the video. My name's CJ Ambrose05 or CJ Ambrose. I'm going to figure out some stuff with Barreto and other guys, and I'll see you next time.